Good afternoon, or rather, good evening. It's Wednesday, the 4th of December, 2024. It's just about to turn 6 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series in Real Racing 3 Update 13, and this is part 12 of this little mini series. So it's going to be another busy stream, lots of races or racing to be done. So I probably need to get on with it. So let's share the iPad screen. Let's get the volume up. Right, okay, so the first thing to note is that in terms of gold, I've got 234 gold. So, first thing I'm going to go straight into is the weekly time trial. Oh, look at that. All of the cars are actually at, or will be, at a status of fully upgraded. So this one needs 2 upgrades now to apply. So I'll get them done. 50% off, but still incredibly expensive. 105 gold. Where's the other one? Tyres and wheel. 98 gold. Oof, that hurt. So look how low my gold is. 31. But don't worry. I'll be able to build it back up, I'm sure. All right, first things first. Paint. Candy. Violet. Job done. There we go. Second thing, rims. HRE. Bit of yellow in there. There we go. Or gold even. Ride height. Not that it matters anymore. Let's. Oh, it looks like I've already got it. There we go. Okay. Looks like I've already purchased that. So there we go. So we'll leave that there. It's recognizable now for me as being at fully upgraded. Let's do a couple of time trials, and it is the Grand Prix circuit, so this will be interesting. I seem to remember I did not like this car. Oh, see, there we go. Straight away. As soon as I was going into that corner, I went, I should have braked a lot earlier. But not to worry. Well, this is going to be a Group G, but from there I shall hope to improve. I had temporarily forgotten just how bad this car is at handling, but there we go. Lee Melvin on the YouTube chat says hello. Welcome, Lee. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. And Radioactive Subs, also on the YouTube side, says hello. Says he's new here. I'm sure you were in the chat yesterday, though. So welcome along again. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Right. Okay. So a little bit of a bad lap there, but plenty of options to improve on that. Okay. So I can go at least 7 seconds quicker, and I know I can go a lot quicker than that. Okay, no surprise there in F. Let's see if we can get up to at least D and then on to C. Oh, I got a reward. I'll collect that shortly. Right, 2 seconds. Okay, so that should be easy enough to get into D. There we go. Let's get a good banker lap this time. So if I had 7 seconds of penalty and I'm 2 seconds ahead, that's already 9 seconds improvement over the first go. So, yay. Oh, 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 oh. I see some more chat. Let me just get this lap done and then I'll take a look at the chat. Need to focus for once. Okay, there we go. So that's a lot better. That's a banker lap, that is. Okay, so Lee says, my weekly time trial group A. Well done, Lee, as always. Yeah, well done. And Madhu says giveaway. Okay, I don't know what that means, but welcome along. Thanks for joining. Okay, so there we go. So that's a little bit better. Almost in C, which is sort of like where I should be, I think. Let's have a look. .5 second improvement to get to C. So I do think that's achievable in terms of where I currently stand. Let's see what I can do. There's no point even messing about. I'm just trying to get half a second ahead at this bit. So a bit of trial and error. Oh, quit. Break too early. Try again. Definitely can get half a second. Definitely can get into C. I will get this right. Bear with me. Oh, come on. So close. I know I can do this. I know I can get better around that corner. Let's do it. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I cannot. Retry. One more go. Okay, so 0.2 seconds up. It's messy, but I'm almost 0.5 seconds up, so unfortunately I've slowed down a bit. I'm only now 0.25 seconds up. Let's see if I can pull away here. Oh, forget it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep on doing this. Let it service, and then I'll do it in the exclusive series a bit later on. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Not like that though. All right, come on. So I'm about the same again, 0.2728. There we go. All right, there we go. Right, so don't mess this up for me because I'm in Group C now. Don't mess this up. There you go. Group C. That's respectable. I'm happy with that. We'll end it there. Okay, there we go. First objective achieved. Get a half decent lap in on the weekly time trial. Not as good as Lee's, but I'm not as good as Lee. But that's not bad. I'll leave it there for the moment. Something to improve on over the coming days. Might as well carry on using this car until it runs out. In fact, no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it alone for a minute. Let's go to the other time trial. Let's go to Formula One. But before I do that, let me collect my reward. There we go. Some M dollars. More M dollars to collect a little bit later on. Right. Okay. So where are we? We are at least under a minute and 0.3 seconds from Group C in here. I've been struggling a bit on this, but how I'm looking at this is if I can try and improve each day by 0.1 second, that should mean I get into Group C by the end of the week. I've just got to make sure I choose the right car. So let's have a look. There we go. Let's do the Red Bull. So at the moment, what I'll do on this is I'll do 3 goes, then I'll come back to it a bit later. No point in messing around. I know what I'm doing now on this. Just a case of doing it. Come on. So it's nip and tuck with my shadow of yesterday. Apparently I went off track. I disagree with the marshal there. It's funny how I was right on the edge and I get a penalty, but you can go right off on certain sections. Never mind. So I wasn't able to improve there. It doesn't matter if I've gone off track now. I'm so far behind. It's almost irrelevant. One more go at this moment in time. I will come back to it a bit later. Don't worry about the penalties. Let's give this another go. Tap, retry, final go for this moment. Still plenty of durability left on the car, so we will come back to it. There we go. Oh well. Nip and tuck there. So 3 attempts there, and I'm not quicker, but I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it a bit later and attempt to improve. So that's 2 time trials done. 1 objective achieved, the other one not quite yet. Okay. So what I'll do next is I'll go to road collection into the Koenigsegg. As much as I can, excuse me, I'll do the quick races. So it'd be the autocross, the speed snap, and the drag race. Okay, so I think I got first there. Yeah, okay. Was that even close? No. Right, okay, so that's all that I'm going to do in Tier 1. Tier 2, there's a speed snap, so I'll go into speed snap, give this a go. Daytona International Speedway. All right, so it looks like there'll be a case of having to accelerate out of the corner. So I'll go really slow into it and then hopefully accelerate very quickly out of it. There you go. Although maybe not like that. That was a disaster. Okay, I'm going to have to do that again. I definitely don't like this car. Well, that's fine. Take me time. Let it slow down. Maybe go deeper into this, I think. There you go. There, that's better. There we go. Nice and easy that time. Eventually got there. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay, that's all I'm going to do in Tier 2. Tier 3. Now, in fairness, I am close to durability running out, so I will probably just do this, and then I'll do a cup, just to maximize my durability in the car. I'm not too worried about getting to 25% in this car. But oh, wow. Wowzer, that's fast in terms of gear changes. That's very fast. Oh my good grief. Well, there we go. At least second. Let's see if I can get first. There we go. Now it is now pretty low. I probably won't do another quick race just to make absolutely certain, but I will do one of the longer races. So let me just go down the far end. So what cups have we got? There we go. Oh, it's only 5 laps. Does that mean we haven't got particularly long laps? Yeah, 6. I'll do the Italian. This might be problematic with this car because it's going fast and then sharp corners, and the handling on this car is not the best. I will try and be clean. Just because it's a little bit more fun. It's a little bit harder to do in this car, though, I'll be honest. Believe it or not, I am braking. That didn't happen very well, did it? Okay, that was a bit terrible. I really don't like this car. The only good thing about this car is it's going to earn me some gold back and technically help me towards getting 100% completion. So much for going smooth. But I am up into 4th. There we go. Oops, a daisy. Believe it or not, I am pressing the brake button, but I'm obviously doing it too late. So up into 3rd. Oh dear. Don't like the turning on this car as well. I don't like this car in general. I'm going to brake so early into this corner now. There we go. So that's somehow I've managed to get into 1st place. I don't know how. Let's play it safe again. This car really is terrible in terms of handling. But I am surprisingly ahead by over 200 yards. So don't know how, but I am. Okay, 300 yards. I do think I've got to do a little bit extra on the braking though, so it's just not the best car in terms of braking, in terms of handling. It's obviously very fast. I can't say I like it. Nice sound inside the car though. Oh, there's a few more people in the chat. Isaac Russ says hi. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Isaac. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks for joining. He said he's pressed the like button. That's very kind of you. I don't know what there is to like. I'm all over the place. But thank you anyway. Very much appreciated. I guess with me being so bad at driving with this car, at least it's fun to watch. A little bit of enjoyment seeing me struggle. Alexander Hikiforov on the YouTube side also says hi. Welcome along, Alexander. Good to have you back. Thanks for joining again. Very much appreciated, as always. So I'm going to brake early on this car. I just don't trust it around this corner. I mean, fortunately, I'm 1,000 yards ahead after 3 laps. I have no idea how. Do you know what I'm wondering? Is this car so good because of the speed? It doesn't matter if it's in the negative in terms of durability. I might carry on using this car, see what happens. Why not? Quite often you do find that with supercars, they're so fast that even when you knock like 30 miles per hour off it, it's still as good as everybody else on the field. So let's see what happens. I probably won't do the Hunters though, or the Endurance. I do believe those 2 races are best to be played when the game is in an offline state, as then you're competing against computer opponents and they're a lot easier to beat. So somehow I've managed to get to the last lap in first, and would you believe it, 1,500 yards ahead. I was a bit late braking there though. So yeah, let's see how we get on doing a couple of races, even with this car needing servicing. Okay, there we go. Final lap, final corner. I'm easily in first. It's fortunately another victory. There we go. Okay. So that's first. Technically, the car needs servicing. I'm just going to hold off servicing the car. Oh, and then I did service the car. That was just a natural reflex. Sorry about that. Did that just say it's only got 2 hours though to 3 hours? Okay, no worries. Made a mistake there. Just natural, isn't it, to service the car as soon as it says so. I may do a bit more racing on that, possibly. I'll take a look a little bit later on. Now, I did say in yesterday's stream, the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport, I was going to get close up to 50%. But what I'd forgotten is it's a motorsports car. So when I took a look at the balance last night, it was very close to the 250,000. So I didn't think there was much point in wasting M dollars when you've got the opportunity just on a daily basis to try and get the target there. So I left that well alone. But what I did do off stream is I got the position of 88% in this exclusive series, which I think I should be able to take to 100% today, and that'll earn me an additional 20 gold. So let's give this a go. So what have I got? I've got a head-to-head, and then an elimination, and a cup. So I'll do the cup after I've done the head-to-head and the elimination. I'll do the head-to-head first. I like head-to-heads. Normally do quite well on it. Enrico Deans says, hello, brother. Hello, Enrico. Thanks for joining. He's put, just realised you have used up a lot of gold. Yes, I used the gold buying the KOENIGSEGG JESKO ABSOLUT. It was at 50%, but even though it was at 50%, it was very expensive. But I'm not worried because the next event is on Sunday. I think it's a flashback event for me. I've already got the car, so I reckon I don't need any gold. So I'm quite happy taking it down, and then hopefully I'll earn it back up again. Now let me see if I can actually catch this guy, because I've just been letting him get away. So yeah, so don't worry about the fact I've hardly got any gold. I will be getting that back up before the next time I'm going to need to spend any gold. There we go. So that was probably one of the closest head-to-heads I've had in a long time, but I came through it and I got first. Farmer Sons says hi. Ask where I'm from. I am from the UK. I live in South Yorkshire, which is in the north of England. I'm not originally from there. I'm originally from the Midlands. But yeah, I live in South Yorkshire in England, which is the north of England. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Okay, so that's the first there. So next is the elimination. Starting in 8th as always. Let's see how far up the field I can get. Now I'm going to still stay out of trouble, so I'm going to go round the outside, I think, here. There we go. Relatively straightforward. I'm already out of last position. I'm up into 4th, up into 3rd. Let's see if I can catch 1st and 2nd now. There we go, 2nd. I feel like I'm over braking too early, and I think that's just because having just driven the JESKO ABSOLUT, which is a terrible downforce. This car's not bad. Obviously, it's a lot slower, but it's not bad. Okay, so I'm still in 2nd. I obviously do need to get 1st if I want to get this series up to 100%. So I've got to push on. I am right on 1st's tail, so I should hopefully get them shortly. But I haven't got long. I've got less than 40 seconds to overtake them. There we go. That was a bit close again. So I'm in 1st. There's only 2 cars left. I'm not 1st by a great deal, though. They're less than 20 yards behind me. So there we go. I've got first though. Bit close. Shoryas Adao says, play with GTR R35. Is that a car? Is that one of the cars in the game, is it? It doesn't jump out at me, to be fair, that one. But welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for putting a comment in the chat. Okay, so there we go. So 92%, just one race really left, and it's just the time trials, which is, in my opinion, it doesn't matter whether or not the car needs servicing or not. It's just a case of getting around the track. So one more race to do, which is the Cup. It's 5 laps. It's the Grand Prix circuit, so that should be fine. I'll do what I normally do, which is stay out of trouble, but that will mean going around the outside on the first corner and then inevitably being on the inside on the second. So it could get a bit messy. Oops. And he hasn't done a great... I'm still in last place. Oh dear. I am not doing well. Not to worry. Slowly making my way up. Oh, there we go. Up at 18. I reckon I probably need to be in 10th by the end of lap 1. Let's sneak down the inside. Whoops a daisy. Up into 16th. Cross over to the other inside. Make that 15th. 14th. 13th. 12th. Okay, about on target now. There we go. Hopefully get a few cars here. Oops. Hey, whoa. Well, I'm up into 10th, which is where I want to be. Made that 9th. So 8 cars to overtake, 4 laps to do it in. Yep. Enrico says, get you. In time, you'll earn it back. I will indeed. That's the plan. That's the plan. Plenty of racing to do until the weekend, that's for sure. And therefore, plenty of opportunity to get some gold back. I should be at around, I reckon at around 300 gold by the end of the weekend is, I think, my calculation. Now, I'm not doing brilliantly here. I'm only in 7th. Really want to be overtaking at least another car here. There we go. Okay, there we go. 6. Maybe even get 5th. Okay, that's not too bad. So 4 cars to overtake, 3 laps to do it in. Bit of hard racing needed, I think. Now I can see 3 cars in front of me, so maybe it's not going to be as bad as I initially thought then. Should get this guy. In fact, I can see all 4 cars, so maybe it's not too bad actually. Should get this guy here. There we go. He helped me out there by stopping me sliding off. Very grateful to him for that. I do think, though, I need to get another car on this lap. I think the last 2 laps, I only need 2 cars to be overtaken. Otherwise, I might be in trouble of not winning. I feel like I'm a bit too far back. But I am catching, just not quick enough. There we go. So unfortunately, I've got 2 laps to go and 3 cars to overtake. That's not good. That's not brilliant. Whoa, there we go. And I've just probably just lost it there. It does look as if I don't overtake them, I'm not going to win. I don't think back markers are going to help me out on this particular track. However, I am now close enough, I think, to get both 3rd and 2nd. So an outside chance still of getting 1st, but it's going to be nip and tuck. There we go. Okay. Chasing down 1st now. Oh, he's just out of reach at the moment. Just out of reach still. Keep trying. Keep trying. It's not over yet. It's the final lap. I'm in 2nd. I'm just a little bit out of reach for 1st at the moment. And maybe just here. I'm not going to take him. I've gone on the inside of this bit. Might get him here. Oh. Went the wrong way. So 2nd. So hopefully I've got enough durability to have another go at that. Enrico Dean says, I'm going to take on the Bolide event this weekend. Hopefully I can get it with a few upgrades as possible. Yes, that's the event on Sunday. Yeah, so I do already own that car. So I'm assuming I've already done the event and therefore hopefully I can achieve it again. And that's why I'm not too worried about upgrading any cars for a bit. But yeah, best of luck. I think you put that in the chat that you were looking to apply some upgrades to that car, and that's why you're avoiding doing any other upgrades. So yeah, I can't say I blame you for doing that. That does make sense if you don't currently own the that car. Right, so unfortunately, I haven't got enough durability on the car, but I'm not going to service it. What I will do is I'll have to take it up to 98% and then service the car. Well, it'd be 99%. And what I mean by that is I'm going to do the free time trials for this car. Well, that's a bit disappointing, but there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. So my intent on the time trials is just to get round. So when it's not the weekly time trial or a time trial competition, I know you get more. You don't get any gold, but I know you get more sort of like R dollars if it's a road collection, or M dollars if it's a motorsports car. But why use up durability if you can do the time trials when the car doesn't need any durability left on it? That's my approach here anyway. So there we go. So that's one time trial down. Okay, there we go. Two more time trials to do, and then I'll just have to put the car in service mode with it being 90, probably 99%. Next time trial, the Porsche test track on-road circuit, the long track. Ugh. Just take my time, nice and easy. Key is make sure to do it clean and to do it without going off either track or damaging my car. So if I do that, it gets marked as completed. So what else matters? Oh, a little bit slow around that corner there. Well, that's fine. Okay, there we go. So that's another time trial completed. Not the fastest lap. I'm not bothered. It doesn't matter. Now, one of the things I'm testing in the background is I have obviously noted there's a bit of a limitation currently on the AirPlay application that I'm using. And sometimes it stutters. So I've been testing a few out in the background. And I think I found potentially a winner. And so I'm just doing some final testing. And so hopefully, if it is the winner, I'll be applying it in the next couple of days. And the graphics in regards to the racing should be a lot better, should be a lot smoother. And hopefully we'll have so much less stuttering. So keep an eye out for that. I won't probably announce it. All that you'll see is at the top at the moment where you see AirPlay, that bar will disappear. Yeah. But yeah. Coming soon, hopefully. I'm still in the middle of testing, but it's looking good with one of the AirPlay applications that I've found. I've even been testing using it on my TV screen and using the iPad just for racing, and it's also a lot better than the current one. So there's clearly a lag on the current AirPlay application that I'm using. So yeah, you might find me doing some stand-up streams going forward. So then I'll be able to stare a little bit more directly into the camera all of the time. As always on this channel, we don't get there on day one. It's slow improvements. Not just in the racing, also in the technical prowess of producing the live stream. Anyway, so there we go. I think that's as far as I can get, unfortunately, with that series. It should mean I'll have 2 attempts tomorrow. So there we go. So I didn't get to 100%. I therefore didn't collect 20 gold. So that'll be on the agenda to race again tomorrow. It's been a bit of a mixed bag tonight. 99% there. The Koenigsegg, I got it to Group C in the time trial, so I'm quite happy with that. What am I going to do now? Let's have a think. Let's do. Shall I do the multiple player online tournament, or shall I do the Chevrolet? I think I'll do the Chevrolet first because this has only got 2 hours, so I might look to service this in the background. So I might as well just carry on from where I was yesterday. So I was just at this time going through each of the speed snaps, autocrossers, and drag races. Obviously, the intention was to get it up to 25%. I'm not going to get it up to 50% today. I think it's only 7 gold, so I'm not overly worried. But again, if I take it far enough, it should mean there'll be some gold coming for me on this series tomorrow. But let's do the speed snap first. Yeah, I think I completely messed that up. No, maybe not. There we go. Managed to get first. I wasn't sure if I got that right there, but I obviously did it well enough to get first, even if I didn't get it spot on. N0 Diab says you can win the bolide with no upgrades. I think that might depend on how good you are, my friend. Some of us, I'm afraid, will have to do upgrades. I mean, I won't. I've already got my upgrades applied, but yeah, I'm sure there is a possibility of that happening. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be one of those people. I don't think I would be anyway. But if it's possible to win without any upgrades, that's probably why I was able to do it. By applying some upgrades and still be able to do it quite easily, I would imagine. But yeah, you hear that, Enrico? And Zero saying he's done it without any upgrades. Give that a go, but then at least if you do need to apply upgrades, you've got a bit of money available to do that. I mean, that suggests it's not a minimum PR requirement. So it must be a recommended PR. I will be live streaming that myself on Sunday, but I obviously do have upgrades applied already to the car. So Racket Yakoto, have I got that right? Sorry, no, I've probably got that wrong. Yokata, is it? Well, me too. Glad to have you with us. Oh, let me try that again. Okay, there we go. I do seem to remember that this car, you only change the gears twice, which is very different from the JESKO Absolute, where you change the gears about 18 times. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but that's what it felt like. Right, there we go. So that's another first, I think. I feel like I'm not really paying attention this evening. I don't know why. There we go, another first. So I'm at 29%. That's at tier 16. Tier 17, no short events there. So I move on to tier 18. There aren't any short events there. Tier 19, there are two. There's an autocross and a speed snap. So I'll get both of these out of the way. Yes, Enrico says it is a recommended PR. Yeah, well, give it a go. Just do your best, man. As he said, if you've got some gold to fall back on, then you know at least you can apply the upgrades if you're struggling a bit. Okay, so I've got 10 seconds from here to get to the finish line. Let's see if we can do it. Foot down. Oh, I'm not going to do it, am I? Don't think so, no. I think that was a fourth. Okay, we'll try that again. Retry. Let's go. Come on. Foot down. You can do better than fourth. I know you can. Oops. Keep on going. Keep on going. That's it. Am I going to struggle again? That's touch and go. Touch and go. There we go. First. Well, that must have been pretty close to whoever finished second. Let's take a look. Yeah. 0.400 against 0.469. That was pretty close. Nevertheless, it's still first. Lee's put, my next opportunity target is Ford Mustang Dark Horse, fully upgrade, unlock exclusive series. And as it's going to be a 50% discount. Let me have a look. Let me bring up my notes. So I'm sure that's in the future. Let me have a look. I have to go back through my notes. The Ford Mustang. So that's in 2 weeks' time. Interesting. So you're talking 17th of December to the 23rd of December. Okie dokie. Does that mean you never do any of the upgrades that are at 40%, Lee? Because, I mean, you have got quite a lot of gold. I mean, not all the cars you're going to be able to get 50% upgrades on, is all I'm thinking. There we go. So, as I say, what I do, I don't let it dictate to me whether I do an upgrade or not based on what the discount percentage is. I look at the amount of gold I've got. I look at what's coming up. If I've got gold to spend, I then look at the cost of the upgrades and then look at what rewards it's going to give me. Obviously, if a car's got no exclusive series or no series to complete, I'll leave the car well alone. But I wouldn't be put off just because the car's only got a 40% discount if there's an opportunity of completing a series and opening up an exclusive series, and the actual difference between cost and reward is quite small. But that's me. That's what I would do. But if you're waiting for 2 weeks because the car in 2 weeks is 50% discount, fair comment. No problem at all there. 33%, tier 19. Tier 20, no more small races to do. So I'll go back to tier 1 and I'll just work through them now, and I'll look at completing the elimination. Probably not going to get to 50% on this car, but we'll be able to move it on a bit. So it's Nürburgring. So as always, I'll go to the outside of the first corner, stay out of trouble, and hopefully find myself almost at the front by the end of the third corner. There we go. Up into third. Up into second. Similar pattern to what I did with the other car, to be fair. Except I think this is the full track rather than half the track. Yeah, there we go. I'll just stay on his tail. So Lee's put the Ford Mustang Dark Horse exclusive series reward is 90 gold. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I did. I mean, obviously, I do have that car, and I think I've got quite a few upgrades applied to it. I will talk about it a little bit more when those discounts become available. But I'll just show you what I mean in terms of not necessarily waiting for a car being at 50% discount before you upgrade it. I'll just go through what's coming up very quickly. A car that I'm going to look at next week, before the Ford Mustang becomes available. So let me just have a look. Yeah, so for example, for me, I think I've got the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. It must be at 21 upgrades already applied out of 28. So I've got 7 upgrades to apply, of which 2 are on the engine. So one will be our dollars. But it's going to cost me a total of 321 gold to fully upgrade that car. And that's obviously with the, I think that's with the 50% discount. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, with the 50% discount, it's going to cost me 321 gold. As you said, the exclusive series is 90, and I've still yet to finish the Raw Ahead series that car is in, which will give me 32 gold. So the reward back is 122. So 321 cost, 122 a return. Now, obviously, that's my circumstances. Yours might be slightly different. Whereas if I look at one of next week's car, which is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, yes, the discount is only 40%, but I've only got to apply 2 upgrades to that car. So that's going to cost me only a total of 201 gold. It'll open up an exclusive series, which is 100 gold. So overall cost is 101 gold for that car, as opposed to close to 200 for the Ford Mustang, which is why I will be looking to upgrade the car that's available next week, and then obviously the Ford Mustang after that. That will be my plan. Fingers crossed. Carlos Guerra joins the chat, says hello. I'm here again. Welcome along, Carlos. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for joining. Carlos has put multiplayer is only possible to invite friends with Facebook. Well, that's a bit of a shame. But I'll tell you what I was wondering though. We might give it a go because I'm going to be doing some multiplayer racing a little bit later on. Although, to be fair, I don't want to race against you because you're so much better than me, so therefore I won't be able to beat you, you know. But what I thought is, if people in the same team join a multiplayer, will the system naturally put the team members together? Is what I was thinking. So we could try that a little bit later. So if you want to give that a go, when I come onto multiplayer, join in. See if you end up joining the same race as I do. I mean, it'll be obvious for me if you've joined because you'll disappear off into the distance. Anyway, there we go. So that's the elimination done. That's another first. Still got plenty of durability left on this car. I don't think I'm going to get up to 50%, but I think I can put myself in a position so I can get to 50% in tomorrow's stream. I'm going to skip the speed records. I'm going to focus on doing all the elimination events. So let's just see where all of those are. There we go. So tier 12 is the next one. Elimination round the Suzuka circuit, and it's just the West circuit. Carlos has put, but playing with friends, you neither gain nor lose points. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. But surely you gain or lose points from other people that you're playing against. Okay, that's interesting. I was not aware of that. Thanks for the information, Carlos. Look at that. I'm still in last place. I've only got 6 seconds left. Fortunately, I dived out of the way and got into 5th. I used the guy in front as a brake pad. There we go. So into first, a little bit cheekily. Carlos says this car's not upgraded. Well, yeah, but I reckon you could still beat me if your car's only got, say, 21 or 28 upgrades applied to it. But yeah. I have now got quite a few cars upgraded to 100%. So I'm in first. There's 4 cars left in the race. I'm coming up to being 100. No, it's not. It's dropped back down again. I'm now only 40 yards ahead of second. But I have at least got a podium position. But I reckon I can win this quite easily. Okay, so there we go. Last 2 cars left in the race. I'm 100 yards ahead of second. Should be another elimination victory. There we go. Okay. More M dollars. Hopefully, slowly but surely, get that back up to as close to 5 million as I can. I don't think there's there isn't any more F1 racing, so there's not going to be a need for me to be spending any M dollars. But we'll see on that. We'll see. Did anyone take advantage of the 2-day flash sale that was in the game in terms of discounts on a number of cars? I think I would have liked to if I'd got a bit more gold, but I was a little bit strapped, so I didn't. But did anyone else in the chat do any upgrades? So there we go. That's elimination on 12. When is the next elimination? Tier 17. And it's on a track I'm not a big fan of. So Laguna Seca is not one of my favourite tracks. Carlos put he's run out of money. Well, yeah. You know how that feels. I think at the moment I'm sitting on 31 gold. But I'm confident I can get it back. I reckon it'll be close to 300 come the weekend. That's the plan anyway. Oops. Accidentally pressed the pause button there. Because I've got fat fingers. Okay, so I'm up to third. 6 cars left on the field. Carlos put he doesn't really like the track either. Yeah, it's hard. I find it's one of those tracks where there's not many obvious overtaking points. So I'm not a big fan of it. But you know, each track tests different skills. So I do find on some of the shorter cups where there's only got 2 or 3, you just have to be aggressive and almost like smash your way through the field, which is not particularly real. But unfortunately, that's what you've got to do. So there we go. So I'm in first. 3 cars left in the race. I've definitely got a podium. Second looks to be right behind me. Yep, right behind me. I don't want to be messing up. Right, there we go. 2 cars left. I'm 60 yards ahead a second. Should be another victory. Another elimination win. Let's just say a wave to him as he goes by. There we go, another victory. Ayub Rako says, the exclusive series is a hard one. Yeah, some of them are, to be fair. Yeah. I do find I can normally get them done. Sometimes it just takes a bit of time, that's all. The difference with this car is you can't just do it in one sitting because it's $10. So I think there's no point in earning more than your 250,000 $M cap on a daily basis. So this car will, I mean, typically in terms of what I've been doing with the streams, I've been splitting the exclusive series into at least 4 parts. So yeah. But as you saw with the other one, I didn't quite get to 100%, but I'll have another go at it tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll get there. Carlos has put, but what wins on the worst tracks are the Formula E ones. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Formula E, to be fair. I as a sport, I don't get it. I don't understand the whole point of we're going to come in for not a tyre change, a car change because we need a brand new battery. It doesn't make any sense to me, that. Whoever thought of that was a good idea. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so I'm in another elimination. This is the final one of the series. On this particular track, Mount Panorama, I'll stay on the outside. Already up into 5th. If I get the acceleration right, I should. There we go. I'm into 2nd. Might even get 1st. There we go. Into 1st. Oh, and we've got a bit of extra acceleration from the car now drafting me. Excellent. That helped out. Okay, struggling to get up this hill. No surprise. Be a lot easier going down. Still in 1st, 5 cars left. 2nd is right on my tail almost. Oh, I never lost it. Oops, daisy. Oh, managed to recover it. Round the corner nice and tight. Let's see if I can speed ahead and stay ahead. This might be a bit close now. I can see him right on my tail. Again, this is one of the reasons why I prefer this driving view. I find it easier to defend, so I can just see where the car is and follow him. Depending on the car that you're driving, I do find when you're in the car, I mean, this car's not so bad, so you can easily see in the wing, in the mirror, but quite often you can't, I find. But there we go. I'm in 1st. There's only 2 cars left. 90 yards ahead of 2nd. I'll take it a little bit easy around that corner. In fact, I'm going to slow down again. There we go. Wave at the guy as he passes me, saying, "Oh, look, you got 2nd." All right, there we go. So that's the elimination events done, or the elimination races. I'm right on the edge. Now, I think there's probably another race in that car. So I'm not going to service it. I will do one of the cups, I think. I'm not doing the Le Mans. I'm not in the mood for Le Mans. Yeah. There we go. It's got to be Circuit of Americas. That's my favourite track. Lots of opportunity to overtake cars. Let's give it a go. Let's see where we finish. Technically, the car needs servicing, but it's so close. I thought I'd give it a risk. Circuit of Americas, Grand Prix circuit. First corner, I always go to the outside. Stay out of trouble is my view. There we go. Out of trouble. They all go into the inside. Sure, I don't come out first, but I've come out already in 12th. And I should be able to pick off quite a few of these cars through this this little section here. Yeah, there we go. Up into 7th. Make that 8th again. No, 7th. I am sliding all over the place though. And that's probably me, not because the car needs servicing. So 5th, coming into this straight. It will be interesting if the car falls behind, because technically speaking, it hasn't got the absolute top acceleration or the top speed. But I seem to be holding my own, so that's all right. Slowest bit of the track. Don't know what happened there. Let's try that again. There we go, right on his tail. See if I can slingshot past him. There we go, that's better. Up into 3rd. So with 3 laps still to go, I've got 2 cars to overtake. So that's got to be good for me. Make that 1 car to overtake with 3 laps to go. Somebody called Nuno B is winning. Oh, there we go. Held on, just about. Okay, so it's another relatively long stream. I've been going about an hour and a half. Probably got a few more races to do, but coming towards the end of the stream now, so not too long to go now. So I'm in 1st. I've still got 2 laps to go and 100 odd yards ahead of 2nd. So this looks like another first. So even though the car technically needed servicing, it was so on the edge. I thought I could win in the car, and I have. Well, not yet, but I will do, I'm sure. Oh, so close. All right, there we go. 2 laps down, 2 laps to go. This might be a bit boring. It's another 2-minute lap. Now, I'm sure I did this. I did a fastest lap in 1 minute 58 when I was doing the same track with this car. So let's see if I can get under 2 minutes. There we go. We're round. Keep it up. Don't slide, please. I said don't slide, please. Fine, slide. And as per usual, I've got the mouse on screen. I apologise for that. It's been one of those days today, just for a change. Tight into the corner. Let's see if I can get a good acceleration away. Let's see if I can get under 2 minutes. Okay, probably not now. Yeah, not going to get under 2 minutes. Or just under 2 minutes. There we go. Let's see if I can do a lot better. I'm sure I've done it in 1:58, so come on. Oh, maybe not then. Tricky car this, but it is a good circuit to test it on. I mean, this car isn't particularly fast, but the circuit is, so. Anyway, final lap. I'm in first. I'm 500 yards ahead of second. Make that 600. That'll drop back down though. Just because I'm in the fast straight. There we go. Dropping all the way back down to 500 again. Well, that's fine. I'm going to be victorious again. And that'll be the end of this car for this particular session. There we go. Final part of the lap. Definitely not going to be quicker than 2 minutes, that's for sure. But never mind. I have still got first. Okay, so there we go. $43,200. Not quite at the 250,000 total, but I'm happy with that. Moving on. I got first. Car needs servicing. We'll put it into service. Now, if I was playing this game not on a live stream, what I probably would have done is not service the car, and I probably would have then taken the device. Obviously, I'm using an iPad, but whatever device you're using, taking it offline, and then I would have done the endurance races. The reason being is if I go into the endurance now, I'll be racing against human opponents, and human opponents do like 12 miles, 15 miles. They're quite hard to beat. Whereas if you're racing against a computer opponent, they typically record a mile score of either 6.4 to like 6.7. And even when your car needs servicing, you can still beat that mile score. So, as I said, if I wasn't streaming, because obviously I have to remain online, I'd be taking the iPad into an offline state and then completing those endurance races before then servicing the car. But yeah, that's what I would have done. But nevertheless, where the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport Exclusive Series is, it's in a good position for tomorrow to get past 50%. The Nissan Skyline GTR Group A will be in a position to get to 100% tomorrow. I'll have 2 chances, I think, of trying to complete that. And also in tomorrow's live stream, the Koenigsegg JESKO ABSOLUT, I should be able to take it to 25%. Not sure what the reward is. It's 20 gold. So a potential gold tally in tomorrow's stream is 20, 20, and 7. So 47 gold. Not done a great deal today, though. Okay, so that's the end of the exclusive series racing. What I have got left is a little bit of racing to be done on the online multiplayer tournament, which up to now I've not done. So I'm going to do a couple of races on this. And what I'll do is, rather than just keep racing, what I find works best is I'll do a couple of races each day. I do tend to find that if I do 5 or 6, I slowly but surely drop down the ranks, and I'll get first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Whereas if I just do 1 or 2 a day, I tend to find that I get a better position up to a point. Let's have a look at what other cars. You see, that Porsche Mission R car is not bad as well, and that was on discount as well yesterday. I would have liked to have upgraded that car, to be fair. But I already had this car at 100%. So there we go. I'll race this car. I suspect I'll do okay on a couple of races, but then, as I said, I'll hold off and then do the same again tomorrow, do a couple of races. And then what I'll do is I'll finish off again with the Brazilian Grand Prix. And that'll be an end to the stream today. Okay, here we go. Isn't it interesting? I'm racing against the... Oh, wow. Well, this car feels a lot faster. Let's see how it handles. Oh, it's a little bit nippy. Oh, I like this car. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's proper nippy, this car. Oh, there we go. I think I felt a bit lucky with choosing the right circuit for this car. But yeah, there we go. That's just got to survive this corner. I'll brake early just to make sure I do. See, even the braking's okay on this car. Oh, I like this car. I don't like the Koenigsegg JESKO ABSOLUT, but I like this car. There we go. That was an easy first. Now we just have to wait half an hour for either A, all the other players to finish, or for the computer to verify the results. Okay, there we go. Right, so hopefully it agrees that I did finish first. Very good. I'm glad it agreed on that. Got 97. That's not bad at all. Let me just exit. I want to see what how many gold I've got. So it's put me on 4. So let's do another one. Let's see how we get on. As I said, I'll do one more race, and then I'll call it a day there, and then finish off with the Brazilian time trial. Oh yes, I've got a competition though behind me, so I've got to keep this up. That guy came flying round. But I've still got first. Oh, this is so zippy, this car. I do like it. Technically in second. That's fine. I'll take second. That should still be enough to put me up to 5 gold for today. It's not always about winning. It's just about scoring points sometimes. There we go. Second it is. Oh no, somebody's flying down. Have I got third? Oh, no. Right at the death there. Third it is then. That won't be too many points. Carlos has put he's got 682 points. Yeah, well done. Third. Oh, man, how close was that? I still got 46. That's not too bad. 25.559 against 25.900. And he was in the Porsche Mission R. So I wonder, I'll have a quick look. I wonder if it's just so much faster. So I'll service that and I'll exit out. I bet the top speed is so much better on the Porsche. So 217 versus, well, no, it's about the same, I would imagine. Is it an acceleration thing? No. Surprised I got caught. Anyway, there we go. So I'm currently at 5 gold. So I'm not too far behind you, Carlos. 683, and you're at 682. So yeah, I would expect to get up to 6 gold, and then I'll have a decision to make. So on occasion, I've got 7, but it normally gets quite hard after that. But yeah, I can definitely see myself getting up to a reward of 6 for sure. But I might push on this week and see if I can get a reward of 7. I do like this car, the Radical SR10 XXR. It's a good car to drive. Right, so there we go. That's that. So the one final bit of racing for today, which is back into the season 4 round 3 section, and I'll finish off doing some more Formula 1 finale time trial competition. I'm now standing at 0.305 seconds away from C. Let's see if I can get any faster. Spoiler alert, probably not. Although if I've even got just that little bit, I'll take that. And I'll definitely take that. And I kind of keep it up. That's the key. Don't mess this corner up. I see now I've dropped behind him now. Oh well. So I'm always losing time at that first corner. You know, the first very slow corner. So that's my first attempt. No improvement. 2 more goes. See what happens. This bit here is where I lose the time. All right, okay. Let's see if we can keep it now. There we go. Look at this. Keep the time up or he's catching me up again. I say he, it's my shadow, obviously. All right. That's my target achieved for today. 0.1 second quicker. All right, then 0.09 second quicker. Fine. Fine. So now just a little bit closer. Ooh. Point 215 seconds away from getting into Group C. I am on target. Each day I have slowly but surely got closer to Group C. What are we on Wednesday? And I've got technically 4 days, haven't I? Have I got 4 days? 4 days. So surely I can do it. Now I think I've still got one more go. So yeah, probably won't get any quicker today. But let's as we've got a go, let's see what happens. Oh, he stayed on. How the hell did I stay on there? Sorry about me swearing there. Yes, I'm not going to be quicker, but that's not bad. At least I'm being a little bit more consistent this time. There we go. Two Young Key says, hello, bro. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. And before that was Sports Culture Activities saying hello. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Sports Culture Activities said they downloaded the game yesterday, but wants to play PC games. Well, I at the moment I'm only streaming this, but I do play PC games. So I have a Steam account. I've got loads of games. It's just finding the time to do other games. So, but watch this space because I might be doing some PC games in terms of Steam in the future. Again, it's something I'm working on in the background, just sorting that out. But don't worry, guys, I'll still be playing Real Racing 3, no question about that. But yeah, welcome along to both of you. Thanks for joining. Unfortunately, you have joined towards the end of this stream because that's my racing done for today. So I'll just, as always, I like to do a review of what I've done and what I've been successful at and what I haven't been successful at. It's been a bit of a mixed bag today. So first off, you'll notice my gold now is down to 31 gold. So the reason for that is I took advantage of upgrading let's go into time trial, upgrading the KOENIGSEGG JESKO ABSOLUT to be fully upgraded. I've raced it now in the time trial, and at the moment I'm sitting in Group C. So normally I'm happy with that. I am a Group C player, yeah. But if I'm only 1.6 seconds away, might as well, as I've got 5 days left, see if I can improve on that and get closer to Group B. I don't think I probably will, but again, it's something to aim for. I've got what my standard is, which is Group C. It's a case of pushing on and see if I can get into Group B now. The other thing that I did is in the road collection, I've been working on the free exclusive series that I've now got open. So obviously, because I've upgraded the KOENIGSEGG JESKO ABSOLUT, that's opened up that series. It's only at 7%, but in tomorrow's stream, I'll look to take that to above 25%. The Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport sits at 42%. So again, no gold earned today. But in tomorrow's stream, I'll look to take that above 50% and therefore get a gold reward. And finally, a little bit disappointing here, the Nissan SKYLINE GTR Group A, whatever the rest of it is, sits at 99%. I was hoping to get that up to 100%, but in the Cup, I finished second. But I'll have 2 attempts at that tomorrow to hopefully get that up to 100%. So plenty of gold to win tomorrow. I think it's about 47. In addition, I've had my first races on multiplayer. I currently sit at 643. 5 gold. I'm hoping in tomorrow's stream, I'll look to take that up above 683 and therefore have 6 gold on the board. And finally, I've been working closely every day to try and improve my current time trial score on the Formula One finale time trial competition. I think at the beginning of the week, I was about 0.6 seconds away from Group C. I've slowly but surely each day reduced that deficit. So right now, I'm only 0.215 seconds away from Group C. So I'm going to carry on pushing and see if I can get into Group C. I've got 4 days, so that's another thing that I'll be doing in tomorrow's stream. So there we go. That's the end of the stream in terms of racing. Carlos has put, I was eating you and watching my food. Fair enough. It's not a bad way to enjoy your lunch, watching me crash the car. or indeed improve on the Brazilian Grand Prix time trial. So there we go. So that's racing done for today. There will be another stream tomorrow. The stream will be at the same time. This time at the moment seems to be fitting well. I think it will be a slightly earlier stream on Friday, but tomorrow's stream, which is Thursday, the 5th of December, will be at 6 p.m. UK time. And obviously, I've still got quite a lot of racing to be done. So it will be another probably close to a 2-hour stream. So all that it remains for me to say really is to wish everyone what is left of your day a very good one. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting in the chat. And I hope to see you all tomorrow when I'll be carrying on doing the racing at 6 p.m. UK time. So until then, thank you and goodbye.